Okay, we're about to go to centers, and for our centers today, we have our first group, Layla, Kaylee, and Caitlin. You're going to do the 100 chart puzzles. So you'll go to your tables and do your 100 chart puzzles, and then you'll do your addition center. Now the addition center you're going to do today is what we did in our lesson. It's kind of the review where you turn over your big card with your double-digit number, then you turn over the primary card with the one-digit number, and you use your tens and ones to add them together. So you'll take a white piece of paper, write your name and day at the top, and then you'll write the two-digit number plus the one-digit number, and then use your tens and ones to add. Okay? So that's what you'll do in Addition Center, and group 2 and 1 will have that. Group 2, you will also have true-false. So you'll take your piece of paper, write down the equations, and then solve for true and false, and then you'll write true and false on the side. Okay? And if you need help spelling, there's our true and false up there. Okay? And then third group, Jalen, Bryson, Justin, and Vanessa, I'd like for you to come to me for your center, your first center with dominoes, and we're going to work on doubles and doubles plus ones. Okay, so you'll get a white piece of paper, and then make sure you bring a chair to the table because we only have the one chair. And so, how about Bryson, Justin, and Vanessa? You grab a chair and a piece of paper and come to me. Okay, and then your second center, you'll also do the 100 chart puzzles. Okay, so group 1. Oh, and iReady. Hayden, Spencer, Layla F, and Sydney, you'll be on iReady today, okay? Group 1, go ahead and go to your first center. Go ahead and, does everyone have a dice? Do you have a dice? You have one in your hand. Okay, excellent. What we're going to do, I want you guys to watch me once, okay? And this is what I want to see from you. I'm going to take a dice. I'm going to roll it. My dice is on 3, okay? So for my doubles fact, I'm going to write a 3 plus 3, okay? Because the double, remember, is the number twice, 2 times. So 3 plus 3 is what, Bryson? 6. Okay, so that's my doubles fact. To practice my doubles plus 1, we need to have our double, which is the 3 that we rolled, and then the second number is 1 more than. So what's 1 more, Justin? 3 plus 4. So if we know 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 4 is 1 more than our double, because our double plus 1, we're only adding 1 more to that, right? So 3 plus 4 is what?
7.
7. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 more to show you, and then I want you to say it to me. What am I going to write? What's my doubles fact? Go ahead.
6 plus 6.
Excellent. Equals?
6 plus 6 equals 12.
Excellent. So my doubles plus 1 would be, Justin?
6 plus 7.
Excellent. If my doubles equals 12, and now we're doubles plus 1,
12.
we have 12 here. We added 1 more number to this one, so if we added 1 to this, we're going to add 1 to our sum.
13.
Excellent. Yes. Okay. So, go ahead and roll your dice for the first time, and I want to see you write your doubles facts. Now look at your doubles facts. 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is what?
I don't have any.
I can get you one. And then solve for 4 plus 5. Excellent job. Excellent job. And y'all can go ahead and start your next one where you can roll again. Okay, and I liked that you used a strategy, but let's try this strategy. When we do our doubles and we know our doubles answer, listen for a second, okay? When we know our doubles facts, right? Because we've memorized those, we practice those a lot. So if we know that our doubles plus 1, our addend is only 1 more, then we know that our sum is only going to be 1 more, right? So if our sum for our doubles fact is 8, we don't have to work that problem again. We just know that it's 1 more. So if we know that's 8, what's 1 more than 8?
9.
And we're going to know that that's 9, okay? Because that's our strategy, our doubles plus 1. Go ahead and roll again. Let me see you do that. Good. That looks good. You're doing great too. Good. Now if we know that doubles is 2, the doubles plus 1, oh, perfect. Excellent. Go ahead and roll again. Now our doubles plus 1, the second add-in is going to be 1 more than our double. If our double is 2, listen Justin, listen. If our second add-in, we need to fix that, okay? What's 1 more than 2?
3.
3, so our second add-in needs to be, yeah, there you go. Good. You want to try a challenge?
Yes.
Roll 2 dice. Add them together, and then whatever you add together will be your add-in, okay? Do you want to try that since you're doing well on that? Somebody messed that up. So if you, the 5 plus 1 is
6.
so your add-in would be 6 plus
6.
6. Excellent.
I already did a 6 plus 6.
That's okay. We can keep practicing. And then 1. Excellent. Nope. We're not. Let's use our strategy. Our doubles fact is the answer is 10. So the doubles plus 1 is going to be 11. Yeah, we don't need to use our fingers for that. And then use that sum as your doubles fact. So 4 plus 3 is. So use 7 plus. What would the double be? Yeah, 7 plus 7 as your doubles fact. Okay, so erase that one. Here, there's one right there for you. Looks like y'all not getting one. Your tens and ones? What strategy are you using to add these? If you're not using your tens and ones, what are you doing?
Using these and
What, Sweeney?
I'm putting the numbers together and counting these.
Okay. So when you count these, what are you starting with?
8. And 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56.
Excellent. Why 50?
Because it stops at 49 and then it's 7 plus 7.
Okay. Excellent. You using your tens and ones? Excellent. Good job. Oh, you're doing great. Let me check on these guys. Good. And see, what you're doing with rolling those 2 dice is you're getting the bigger numbers in there. Yeah. That's pretty cool. It's a big number. And you got the good sum. Can I see the other side real quick? Looking good. Do you want to try 2 dice now? Do you remember how to do it? Okay, let me see. Okay, 10 plus 11. If that's our double, if our double is 10 plus 10 is 20, our double plus 1 is going to be, our sum is going to be 1 more than that. Which it, do you remember, do you know what it is now? The rest of them look really good though. Got it? Justin, I think you're getting to be a pro at this.
It keeps getting 2 because I got 4 times of 2.
I think you're going to memorize that double plus 1. How do you know it's 22?
Because I counted them.
Well, but you have times 11 plus 11. How do you know 11 plus 11 is 22?
Because I counted them like, I counted 11 twice on the dice.
Slut. Do you want to try too? Uh-oh, going for the challenge. Okay, now remember a double stacked has the same number twice. So if our first addend is 8, what's our second addend going to be?
8.
Exactly.
I'm going to get 3 dice now.
Uh-oh. Does anybody else want to try 3? Hey, let's look at this. Is that, what number is that?
20.
20. So if our double sum is 20, what's our double plus 1 sum? Well, let me ask you, where'd you come up with 14? Where'd you get 14? No, just tell me so I want to see what you're thinking when you write 14. What do you mean by ones? You counted up by ones? Show me how you did it.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but with these two numbers, and you added those two numbers, how did you get 14?
By counting 10 plus 11. I counted 11 more.
Okay. Let me see you did that.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay. Well, how do you know when to stop?
When I get to a biggest number.
But how do you know what number that is? Let's try this strategy. Instead of trying to count up for this, let's use the strategy of knowing that what our double is, and you knew that because you memorized that. If our double plus 1, if our 11 is 1 more than 10, we're only adding 1 to that addend. So this sum is only going to be 1 more than that one. So what's 1 more than 20?
30.
No, what's 1 more than 20 when you count?
25.
What's that? What comes after 20?
21.
21, yeah, that's 1 more. You just go up 1 number. 21. So our 10 plus 11 is going to be
21.
Yeah. And we don't even have to work it. We know that because we only added 1 to that second number that our sum is only 1 more. Y'all have a seat right here. We'll do this, the addition. Get a white paper, name and date, please. Y'all have a seat right here. We're going to do the addition. Just take one from the pile, okay? Hey, Okay, here's some 10s and 1s, guys. You'll have to share. Oh, you've got the big number 2 already at the very beginning. Is there enough? Draw your 10s and 1s and then add the second number. But first write your problem, 95 plus 8. So we know what you're solving, okay? So what's your second added? You got your 4? And you'll need to share with Spencer. Just pick a card from the top, Spencer. Well, let's do. Remember we drew our 10s and 1s since we don't have enough. Can you draw them? Yeah, but we'll all need them. So let's just draw them instead. So draw your 10s and 1s. Draw 95 first, and then. Spencer, go ahead and draw your 10s and 1s. Remember how you drew 10s and 1s for 4? Draw your first number. You have 45 plus 1. So draw 45 in 10s and 1s. You have your 10s. Remember draw your 10s. Remember your long 10s. Then you have your small ones. Do you remember when we did place value? Okay, draw 45 first. How did you get that answer? What strategy did you use to get this one with these two numbers? Look. This one right here. The 92 plus 4 and you got 96. How did you get 96?
Because I count up.
How? Show me.
92, 93, 94, 95, 96.
Okay, excellent. See, Sydney didn't even have to draw her 10s and 1s. She just counted up. And if you look on your 1s card, Spencer, it has them by 1s and you can just count those. Look, you have your 45. 45 plus 1, you have 45 here. What's the next number? No, what comes after?
46.
Yeah. See how easy that is? Let's try a harder one. Wait, you're doing that one, right? Let's do this one. Since Sydney already has it out. Write that one down. 92 plus 4. Excellent. We're at 92 here, so let's count up.
94, 95, 96.
Okay, good. You used your fingers. Another strategy you could use is use the 4 candles on here. Good job. All right, let's try the strategy they're using, okay? Because that's a lot of work drawing 9. So let's try this strategy. Let's start at 95. You have your 8. Let's count up. Comes after 95.
96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103.
Yeah, you had a big number to start off with. Do you remember how to write 103?
Like this?
Yes, perfect. All right, Layla, let me see what strategy you're using. Yes. That's okay. Okay. Where's your ones card? Are y'all sharing cards? Are you sharing them with her so she can have some? Yeah, just put them right here in the middle. Okay, just grab a ones card. And then you have your 32 plus what? What are you adding? Let's write our equation. Yeah. So write the second addend. Okay, and let's use our counting up strategy. So if we're at 32, what's our next number?
32.
And then count up. Let me hear you do it out loud.
33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
Excellent. How you doing? Oh, that's 11. I thought that was 1 plus 5. Yep, you're doing great. See how much easier that is? Now you're going real fast. You're rolling. All right, let's see how y'all are doing over here. What strategy did you use when you solved 49 plus 8? What did you do? Do you remember how you added it? How'd you solve it? Do you remember? Show me what you did. You had 49 plus 8. What did you do? How did you count?
With my fingers.
You did with your fingers? Okay. What if we used little pictures on here and counted up? Let's see you do your next one. You can put our 49 back. You have your 59. Okay, 59 plus 7. I'm going to write the problem down first. Just start at your 27 and count up 8 more.
I only have
Start it, just count up. Use your 66. You have 66. Where's your second card? What are you adding to 66? Excellent. Great job. 66 plus 2. Write it down. We're at 66. Let's count up. We have 2 in here.
67, 68.
Exactly. So how you see that one? Do you see that, Layla? Start at your number without using your tens and ones. Start at 27 and then count up 8 more using the candles. Let me see you do it. We're at 27.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Excellent. Let me make sure. Okay, guys, go ahead and clean up. Put all the tens and ones back in the bag, put the cards back in the bucket. All right, we're gonna answer some double digit and single digit addition. And I'm gonna call on some people and I want you to tell me what strategy you used to solve the problem, okay? So, I have 71 plus 8. Let's move it so we can see it. $71 plus 8. And let's see. I'd like to see, let me see Jalen. Will you go up and show us the strategy you used to solve that problem? Go up to the board and you can point to it. And nice and loud. Let me hear your loud voice. Do you remember how? Do you remember what strategy you used to solve it? Okay, who wants to show me their strategy? Let's see who's loud. Hayden. What strategy did you use to solve this problem? 71 plus 8.
The cards.
Okay, how did you use the cards?
70, because you can count the ones plus 8, and that equals 9, so it's 79.
Teachers need to report to the cafeteria at this time.
You used a great strategy. You used actually your place value. You knew that the ones you needed to add together. And guys, y'all are going to see this in the future, so think about this. You added your 1 plus 8, you knew it equaled 9, and that's in your 1 spot, and you knew that the 7 just stayed the same. 7 was in your 10th spot, 9's in your 1 spot, so you knew it's
79.
Excellent. Great strategy. Okay, you can have a seat. Thank you very much, Hayden. Who used a different strategy? Aaron, let me see what strategy you used.
I used my tens and ones for this. I counted how many I would need for the tens, and I picked out 7 of the tens, and I would pick one of the ones, and I'd add 8. And it'd be the same thing, 79.
Excellent. Yes, you did. Who used a different strategy than your tens and your ones? Alana, tell me what you did.
I counted these numbers, and then I knew it.
Okay, well explain to me how you did. If you were working the problem, why don't you work that problem on the board for me and do it out loud so I can hear you? You want to do that? No? Who has a different strategy that they use that wants to show us? Layla C.
I counted up, so if I was at 70, 71, I'll count up 8 more squares.
Show me.
72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79.
Excellent. And we got the same answer, 79, as Hayden did when he did his tens and ones. Excellent. You may sit down. Thank you. So those are 2 really good strategies to use when you're solving double-digit addition, adding ones. You can use your tens and ones, or you can use counting up.